Kia MVP ladder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokić remain in tight race at the top. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokić continue to set the Kia MVP pace for each other and the rest of the field. Hey NBA fans, welcome back to the channel. We're past the halfway point of the season, and the Kia MVP race is heating up like never before. Right now, it's a neck-and-neck battle between two superstars who are on a mission to prove they're the best in the league. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokić are putting up historic numbers, and it's getting hard to separate the two. Let's break down the MVP race, how these two players are dominating, and who else is making their case for the top spot. Stick around, this one's going to be fun. Let's start with the guy currently at the top of the MVP ladder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Season stats: 32 points, 5.3 rebounds, 6.1 assists. This guy is doing it all. And did I mention he's also the NBA's leading scorer right now? This week alone, Shai dropped a career-high 54 points in one game and followed it up with 31 points the very next night. But it's not just the offense. He's also second in the league in steals with 2 steals per game, anchoring what's become one of the most improved defensive teams this season. And here's the scary part: the Thunder's success could get even better when Chet Holmgren returns. Shai's been carrying this team, and with his consistent dominance on both ends of the floor, it's no surprise he's the frontrunner right now. But don't sleep on Nikola Jokić of the Denver Nuggets. Season stats: 30.2 points, 13.4 rebounds, 10.1 assists. Yeah, he's averaging a triple-double. Jokić has been on an absolute tear, and it feels like every game he's doing something that leaves us in awe. Most recently, he had a 35-point, 22-rebound, 17-assist game that was historic. That stat line hasn't been seen since Wilt Chamberlain did it back in 1968. And let's not forget the ridiculous 66-foot heave he hit, casually draining a shot from three-quarters court like it was nothing. The Nuggets are winning games again, and Jokic's consistency is helping them climb up the standings. What makes his case even stronger? The fact that he's consistently top 5 in points, rebounds, assists, three-point percentage, double-doubles and triple-doubles. As the season progresses, Jokić could very well overtake Shai if Denver continues to win and hold the top spot in the West. Now, while Shai and Jokić are dominating, there are some other players who are still making noise in the MVP race. Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks comes in at number 3. Season stats: 31.3 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Giannis is always a threat to crack the top of the MVP ladder, especially with the Bucks looking better as the season progresses. He's still a double-double machine and continues to be a force on both ends of the floor. Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics drops to number 4, but he's still one of the best players in the game. Season stats: 27.2 points, 9.1 rebounds, 5.5 assists. The Celtics have cooled down a bit, and Tatum's numbers have dipped slightly, but he's still the best player on one of the best teams in the league. Karl-Anthony Towns of the New York Knicks rounds out the top 5. Season stats: 25.1 points, 13.9 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Towns had a huge performance against Brooklyn, and he's ready for a big test when he faces Jokić in a major East versus West showdown this week. And don't forget about some of the other names knocking on the door of the MVP race: Kevin Durant of the Phoenix Suns, Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs, Alperen Sengun of the Houston Rockets, Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons, and Donovan Mitchell of the Cleveland Cavaliers. These players all have a chance to climb higher in the MVP rankings if they continue their strong performances in the second half of the season. Oh, and before we wrap up, here's something that should tell you all you need to know about Jokic's status as one of the best big men in the game. Shaquille O'Neal, the president of the Big Man Alliance, recently sent a championship belt to Jokić, calling him the best big man in the league by far. That's high praise coming from Shaq, and it's a testament to just how dominant Jokić has been this season. So, as we head into the second half of the season, it's clear that the MVP race is still very much up for grabs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokić are at the top for now, but Giannis, Tatum and others are just waiting for their moment to strike. With all these players putting up unreal numbers, it's going to be a wild ride to the finish line. Who do you think will win the MVP this season? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for more NBA content. We'll catch you in the next one, **.